In the fight against evil,
Get me undercover, brother.
one man
What's going down?
is willing to do whatever it takes.
Would you like to be my friend?
That's White She-Devil.
Get him! On May 31st,
Come on, baby, come on!
pull up a chair.
Hey! Woo! Woo, baby! Look at that.
Undercover Brother, rated PG-13, at theaters May 31st.
Showtime Championship Boxing presents the unrelenting, unsurpassed, unfazed, unyielding, undisputed 140-pound champion, Kostya Tszyu. He's unstoppable. It's Kostya Tszyu versus Ben Taki for the undisputed 140-pound title. Tszyu versus Taki, Saturday at 9 Eastern and Pacific, only on Showtime, America's #1 boxing network.
The NBA playoffs on TNT are brought to you by Burger King, America's favorite burger. At Burger King, you got it. By Captain Morgan Gold, got a little captain in you? By Valvoline Max Life, the first motor oil for higher mileage engines. And by the AT&T Ultimate Fan Zone on NBA.com. You can get NBA gear just by talking on the phone.
Coming up next on TNT, Inside the NBA, presented by Hyundai. Kenny Smith and Charles Barkley are here to put their spin on the Game 5 proceedings in New Jersey. We'll have highlights and all the post-game chatter, and we'll look ahead to the Western Conference Finals between the Lakers and the Kings. All that and who knows what else next.
The legend was born in 1965 in the storied swamp of Florida, and as befits a legend, it began with a searing question.
Coach asked why we didn't go during the game.
The players weren't adequately hydrated and their performance suffered.
As the Gators marched through the season, they drank a carbohydrate electrolyte beverage created by University of Florida doctors.
Naturally, we called our stuff Gatorade.
In conditions ever make a salamander sweat, the Gators thrive.
Those boys drank that stuff and they became a second-half team. I saw it with my own two eyes.
In 1967, when the Gators won their first Orange Bowl, Gatorade had arrived.
Today, Gatorade is the most researched sports drink in the world.
And it continues to fuel champions wherever they're found. Humbly born on the hard-scrabbled gridirons of Florida, proven by generations of athletes. And just as the games never end, so the legend continues.
I'm bored.
How you doing, little man?
I want to go home, but my big brother's too busy flirting with girls.
Not exactly what you had in mind for fun, huh? Now, when you want to get home, always remember to dial 1-800-CALL-ATT for collect calls. You can save on every call. Just dial right down the center, 1-800-CALLATT. You know the boy's car is really a skateboard, right? Use 1-800-CALL-ATT for collect calls. It's free for you and cheap for them.
It's not for sale.
No.
Some things are just too good to let go of. That's why there's Valvoline Max Life, the first motor oil formulated for higher mileage engines. Max Life conditions use seals to help prevent leaks and helps you hold on to your car for a long, long time.
Don't even think about it.
Valvoline Max Life. And for a simple way to keep your tires looking great, use Eagle One Wet Tire Shine.
Who is a man that can jam over any man? Can you dig it? Who's the cat that wants sourdough, bacon, and all that? I'm talking about Shack Pack.
We can dig it.
The new Shack Pack. Grilled sourdough bacon cheeseburger, crispy fries with free warm cheddar cheese dipping sauce, and a Coca-Cola Classic.
You gotta have a Shack Pack, baby.
Getting right to it tonight on Inside the NBA, presented by Hyundai from Studio A in Atlanta. No tease tonight.
Oh, that's what I'm
getting right to it.
You know, they just shook up because they ain't gonna have to get up, fill all that. You know, the time we lose all these games because the tees. My friend called me and said, "You know what? Your teasers have to be the best.
They are.
Whoever does the music
Night in, night out.
And now it's a little shaky, though, Kenny. We lost a lot of games with all these 4-1 series.
Yeah. Now that you mention that, and by the way, this is Charles Barkley, and this is Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. 4-1. This is only the second time it's ever happened.
Well, we can care less about that.
1998, it was all 4-1s, and now it's happened again. And here's something else. Here's something else. A team is going to go to the NBA Finals that failed to make the playoffs the year before, and that's the first time that's happened since the 16-team format of 1984, because either Boston or New Jersey's going to the finals.
I read that out of your cheat notes earlier today. So
that's why they're there.
So aren't it cheats on his notes? Well, I cheated off his
all
notes.
this stuff.
I saw it early in his office. I knew you wasn't as smart as you thought you was.
Cheating.
I went in his office and I saw it.
So why did this happen tonight? Why did New Jersey beat Charlotte?
Jason Kidd.
There you go. Two-word answer.
If you look at the game, that's just the truth. Because New Jersey was playing very lackadaisical, kind of going through the motion. Charlotte had to lead the majority of the second half, but Jason Kidd kicked it in another gear and willed his team to win. That's why this was just a small pit stop on their way to the finals.
You know,
he's going with.
Yeah, before we get to you, I know you're going to have something insightful, but I'm sure Byron Scott has
I'd
something
like to hear
insightful
what
as well.
Byron has to say.
Let's go back to the Meadowlands and hear what Byron has to say about his team advancing to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Questions on TV as well as the answers. B?
You know, obviously, great game, great win for us to close this series out, against a, great Charlotte Hornets team. Just right now, I'm just so proud of those guys in that locker room. They've done a heck of a job all season long, persevered through some tough times and, some bad losses. But they've always showed the heart and the desire and the will to come back and play extremely well when we've needed it. And, for a young bunch of guys like the guys that we have in there, that's a remarkable feat. So just extremely proud of my guys.
Questions?
Congratulations, Coach.
Thanks.
Their inside game tonight did a lot of things to you, and especially in the first half. What kind of adjustments did you make in the second half to kind of contain them?
Well, you know what? It was just mano y mano, basically. I just told our guys we have to get a little bit tougher. We have to be a little bit more physical with those guys because they're just, they're beating us up a little bit. They had too many offensive rebounds in the first half. We had too many turnovers. And I've always felt if we could, take care of those two things against this team, we have a chance to win. And in the second half, we did a much better job of taking care of the ball, much better job of blocking out guys and rebounding the ball. But I thought the key for us, especially when we got our little run in the fourth quarter, was the fact that we didn't settle